and welcome to Mickey Art. My name's Michelle Edhouse and today I'm playing with paint. Dun dun dun! So my target with my channel is to have fun for me, playing with paint, and share with you what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, and maybe a bit of natter in the play. So I'd love to invite you to do whatever it is that you love to do. To play however you love to play. Especially at this time with everybody, you know, being in a bit of a higgledy-piggledy mess. What if we could all add some fun and play into our lives and choose more joy? Like all of life. What if all of life could come to us with ease and joy and glory? And it starts by choosing it. It starts by choosing to have joy, choosing to do what's fun for you. Add joy into all the weird little things that we do in our day, from washing the car, doing the dishes, scrubbing our teeth, all the way through to work, whatever that is for you. So today I am going to be doing a purple and gold flip cup at the request of one of my patrons, and I was like, what a great idea. Haven't done one of those for a while. Now I'm going to be using my stock standard violet purple. Oh, what's going on with my camera? Let me just, there we go. And it is quite a pretty purple, but it dries really, really dark, as you can see. So I'm going to be adding in some white. And here's my gold. Dun, dun, dun. But because I'm putting white in it, I don't want it to be mainly white. I want it to be mainly gold and purple. So I'm going to put silicone in the gold and the purple. Silicone kind of rises to the top because it's water-based paint. Oil rises on water and exposes what was underneath. So I use Durex Play Perfect Glide. This stuff is 100% dimethicone, so it's straight oil. It's not got aloe vera and all the other things that they add into other lubricants. Now I've already got a little bit of, but I've topped this up, so I'm just going to put one drip on the canvas. Twinkle toes, look at this. Guess what? We're going to get some white canvas on there, because I'm not going to be able to get that off in a hurry, at least. Let's get off as much as we can. Leave that to absorb that up. And I'm going to put some gold. Separate, what I do is I mix up a whole tube of a colour and put it in an airtight container, and then I can use it whenever I want to use it. I can also have it with silicone in it if I choose to, by taking some out and putting it in a separate pot. And I do that so that I can still have some with and some without. I only need a couple of drips in that amount of paint, and then you just stir it up gently down the stream. Stir the oil in the paint and listen to it scream. No, it won't scream. So what's the next step? Well, we're doing a flip cup, right? So we're going to need a cup to flip it out of. What a good idea. Guess what? I'm not prepared. Here's one I prepared earlier. See, have fun. That's what I say. So, now when you do a flip cup, the colour that goes in first is the colour that comes out on top, because of course you're flipping it upside down. So that's the colour that comes out on top. Normally we would put white, but I'm not choosing that this time. I'm going to put gold as our base colour. Then I'm going to put the purple. Then I'm going to put the white. And then I'm going to start it all over again. Gold, purple, and white. Oops, I just about picked up the gold again. Excuse me. Now, what I want you to notice is how little white I'm actually putting in here. Put that down there so I can scrape this out. And why am I putting only a small amount of white? Well, I don't want the white to take over. But also, check that out, the purple's disappearing. It's going underneath the gold. So we've got quite a bit of paint there. And definitely got enough for this 8x10 canvas. So if you're new to acrylic pouring, what I've done is I've put little push pins underneath, and that just keeps the canvas up off the ground, and it means that when the paint drips over the side, you don't end up with your canvas sitting in a puddle of paint. It can drip right off, and then it also makes it easier to get your fingers underneath it to swish the paint around and stuff like that. So, flip time! I don't know if you noticed, but those are quite layered. And I'm happy with that. But I am going to just give it one little quick stir. Like that, just to stir it up a little bit more. Isn't that pretty? And we're going to tip that over and flip it and put it down. Okay, so we've got it flipped upside down, and just let it like drain for a little bit. Just get the paint to run down the sides and drip off the top, and just get gathered in a pool. Now we're ready for this. Let's go. Alright, so straight away we can start seeing these cells coming up. Now this is where the silicone has risen up to the top. Oh, isn't that pretty? So the cells have risen up to the top. The silicone has risen, sorry. And in doing so, it's just push the paint out of the way and opened it up to show what's underneath, which is very cool. Now, as you can see, we've got lots and lots of cells there, but I just want to get any more that want to come up. Do I want to bring them up now, or do I want to bring them up later? It's always a good question. When you've got this many cells and you stretch them, it's actually, my point of view is it's quite nice to then bring some more up later that are going to stay smaller, so you've got a contrast. So I'm actually choosing to leave that. But what I am going to do is grab a piece of cardboard. Now this is just the side of a cereal box that I've cut. I feel like there's not quite enough paint here, so I'm just going to put a little bit more purple all the way around. So I don't lose some of this beautiful cell action that we've got going on there by it rolling under. What happens when you've got paint moving across a blank canvas, is it starts to roll over on itself as it moves. And so you can lose some of your really pretty stuff. Push that into the corner and bring it back. Look at those cells growing. And then I'm gonna do the same to this corner. Bring it back and let that come down. Make sure that we've got all those corners covered. Oh, this is so pretty. Look at this. I'm glad I added that extra purple. Just drag it over to that corner. Let it fill up. And pull it back. And so what this corner catcher is doing is it's stopping the paint from flowing over the edge so that it can get down into that corner and you're not losing large quantities. I'm just going to pull it back and get some of this dark purple back onto the thing because I'm not a fan of this corner. But I don't want to lose this multi-ring here. I'm liking it a lot. Now, my pins are not very even. Tell you what, we are completely covered all the way around. We've got gold, we've got purple, we've got light and dark. I'm liking it. I'm really liking it. There is something that's not quite working for me, and I feel like it's too light through here. So some of you would have seen my heartstrings pull. And I really like that look that you get. When you've got some dots of paint and then you pull a stick or something through them and they join up like a string of hearts. Okay, so we've got a toothpick. These little dispensers with just a little hole in them are great when you've got paint all over your hands and you don't want to get paint all over everything. Look, nice little string of hearts. Oh, that makes me much happier. I like that. I like that a lot. see if I've got enough purple, gold to do. And I'm just going to turn it around so that I can get a good angle on this. There. Like sands through the hourglass, so are the days of our hearts. I like that. I really like that. I like it. I like it a lot. So I'm going to leave this to dry if I can find a place to. I'm going to try and make sure that it's sitting reasonably flat so we don't lose the paint off the sides, and let it to dry. And I'll be back once it's dry to show you the final result. And for you, that will be in 3, 2, 1. So here it is, all dry, looking cool. Really love those little love heart lily pad chains. They just look so cool. Very pleased with it. Look at these down here, they are funky. Look, they just have this three-dimensional glowing, just love it, love it, love it, love it. It looks like a lily pond in a bizarre planet. Makes me happy though. I like it. So I do like this so much. I have played with these colors again in a coming video, so I look forward to showing you with that. And what else is possible? What could you create? How much fun could you have? That is where my paint protecting sheet rose up to meet the painting. See, I've got my pins on there, but obviously the sheet rose up and kissed it, and the paint pulled, P-O-O-L, pulled on that sheet. Anyway, I like it. So if you've enjoyed playing with me and you would like to subscribe, I'd love to have you. Say hi in the comments. Let me know any suggestions or ideas for painting designs and colours, the combinations and stuff that you'd like to see me do when I come back from Mum's. And if you'd like to financially contribute, I have a Patreon account, I have a PayPal donate. Information is all in the description below. Or you could buy your stuff on Amazon using my Amazon links so I get an affiliate payment. However you want to do it. I'd love to very, very grateful to all those that choose to do that. Or even just watch 30 seconds of the ads before my videos. That would contribute as well. How's Mum, I hear you ask? She is doing amazing. I'm so proud of her. The change in this last week has been phenomenal, and she's really putting in the effort to get her fitness and her stamina back, and yeah, still quite a way to go, but definitely on the mend. Thanks for everyone that's sending all your kind wishes and prayers and healing and everything her way. I'm so grateful, and so is she. So yay. So I adore you. Have fun. and I will see you again super soon with the next video. Bye bye.